What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jason Pie4 here, and I want to talk about the entirety of the whole just Loli arc of the channel. We have been talking about anime lolis for a good bit. You know, we've been pretty much on the agenda, and we've gained some good and cool friends throughout the entire agenda. That being said, a lot of harassment still pretty much goes on in the community, and I still don't get it. So I kind of want to bring up this video in a more serious way, you know, because I've been trying to think if there is any way to like maybe push the agenda even harder, and maybe even go as far as to maybe bring it up where people don't get harassed too much as they used to, but at the same time it may not help at all. So I don't know, I'm kind of just throwing ideas in the brain everywhere, in every which way right now. No matter how many times you slice it, anime lolis have been there in anime for like years, and they have been the start of the legitimacy ever since the first jentai to ever exist. So it will be really hard for people to be like, oh well, let's remove it out of the media, even though literally everybody knows that it existed for years and it's a part of the media forever. No matter how much you might want to have it banned or how much you might want to have it disappear, there is no way to remove any of that. And I was asking people on Twitter not too long ago that people were calling me some kind of hero or some kind of voice on this part of the community when it comes to anime lolis. It was like I'm like the only person to really actually speak about the issue and bring it up, which I had to be honest, it's kind of crazy for a person that at first didn't really care too much about the topic of anime lolis to, you know what, if you like it, that's fine, I don't mind that, just know what you're doing. That's kind of the headspace where I'm at now. I may be an unfit person to be an anime YouTuber, honestly. I may not even know how to do this stuff right, but even though I may be based, even though I just came on the scene like a year and a half ago, probably more at this point now, I do have an idea of how we could probably go about stopping the harassment in the community, and obviously try maybe to get some type of attention. Honestly, if we can have two people to voice their opinions when it comes to lolis and shotas and whatever third thing in an anime sense, because we're not talking about anything real, obviously. If you're talking about something real, you obviously got it twisted. If people could just back up those two people, then I feel like a lot of harassment would just not really be a thing, because a lot more people backing those two would actually give a voice to the people that really likes this stuff in this genre. It might cause a war, but that's fine, because, you know, it's time for y'all to actually get some voices of your own. But like I said, you could pick one of those people of the two that could voice, you know, anime loli culture. But for one of those voices, I think it should be me, to be 100% honest. Not saying that I'm better than anybody, or not saying that, you know, I'm trying to get successful by some BS standards. No, like, I'm not scared to bring up the topic of an anime loli because it's fiction. There is no real reason why I should be scared of something that is fictional, because it's not going to ever come real, and it's not, you know, existing in, you know, our sense of the word. So when it comes to it, I don't mind talking about it. I'll be more than happy to fight with you guys for it. If you are a lolicon, and you like your anime lolis or whatever, then I'm going to need your support. I can't fight the battle alone, so you're gonna have to, even though every YouTuber say this, subscribe to me. I know that sounds like an asshole thing, I know it sounds stupid, and I know it sounds like the most boring thing on earth, but if you really want stuff to move and change, then you have to start pushing forward to that objective. Like, if you really want stuff to change, then you really gotta do everything in your power to help make it change. Now, I'm not gonna be the type of person to be like, oh, you say we're gonna give you subs, but then you're gonna turn around and not do it. Bull. Do you really think I risk my own channel making all these type of loli videos to the point that it's extremely lewd? To the point that you think I would just forget about this entire agenda? No, there's no way. I kind of forever sealed myself as the lolicon YouTuber person, so I pretty much am that now, as much as I may not like that title. So when it comes down to it, I don't know how good I will be, but I could try to help you guys, you know, to try to have a voice instead of just being harassed time and time again. I mean, do you really want to see any more people that you like get harassed off of Twitter or anything like that? The person that made a lot of that Genshin Impact Loli stuff, he's pretty much kicked off of Twitter now. And then you got people like AliceCAlucard. You want her to get dipped off of YouTube and stuff? Do you really want her to be, harassed by a lot of people? I don't think you want that. Or any other small VTuber, really. I don't think you want them to be harassed off your favorite platform. Hell, they tried to cancel Girl, but Girl fought back. She won her battle. So I don't think it's impossible, but it's gonna be a hard road. And you can't do it alone, but if we can actually team up and do it together, then maybe Lolis will have a chance in the anime community to actually have a ground to stand on. Even if I have to be the voice of reason when it comes to this, then I will do whatever is necessary. I will try my best to make sure that, things move. But I can't do that alone, so I need your guys' help. And as far as the other person that will help on this agenda, somebody random. I don't know. Somebody who could probably do it. I personally thought it could be Alice, but I don't know. So it could be anybody. But who is willing to step up to actually be the voice of a lot of lolicon people in the anime community. And this is not only going to be the agenda to help the anime community, not even the only agenda to help out the anime loli side of the community either, but it's also going to help bring up some awareness so we can help out real kids so they don't go through some horrible things, and perhaps we can get a lot of those kids to safety and actually have a brighter future, and we can hopefully push the boundaries and actually explain to people, yo, this is fake, it's never going to be a thing, and it never is going to harm anybody, so leave it alone, and differentiate between what is real and what is not. So that's kind of 4 agendas, fixing the anime community in a way, helping out the anime loli community, also differentiating what is real and what's not, and helping out real kids in our world. That's 4 different agendas that I want to focus on, but I need your help to do it. And again, I know YouTube asking for subs, cheap way to do it, but honestly, do you really want to see any more people that like lolis to get kicked off of Twitter anymore? Do you really want to see your VTubers friends? Do you really want to see any more Smoltubers get, harassed and bullied off the platform? I don't think you want that. I don't think you want any more small artists to be, I don't think you want any more loli artists to be out there to get kicked off of Twitter so they have to hide on a different platform. I mean, if Shadman can pretty much do the same thing and make some type of loli content, I think he made some loli content at one point. If he could do it and get away with it, now I'm pretty sure that I can help out and do something too, as well as the second person whoever it could be to help out and to help us out. I feel like there is a chance we can have to pull this off, but I'm going to need your help. There is no way in fudgery that I can do this by myself. So with all that being said, if you really want lolis and shotas to be actually, have a nice community and standing point in the anime community, then you best sub to me. I mean, if you want things to change, that sub needs to go up. The more power one person has, the more things could change. So that's pretty much how it is. And if you feel shame to do this, then remember the advice I gave you oh so long ago. The less shame you have, the less you'll hesitate. So go ahead and do what you gotta do. And with that being said, hopefully you did find this video enjoyable in some shape or form. Hopefully you do think about what I am trying to bring to the table here. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say, because even though no anime YouTuber has ever really covered this topic, and I'm the first true one to do it, I'm gonna need some help. So think about subbing to the channel. Hopefully you will do that, and also leave me a comment below. Tell me how you feel about lolis in the anime community as well, and how they are treated. Also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and like to donate to the channel. Cash App is available as well. And until then, this is your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.